home sellers are winning in this current market. But that's a very blanket statement. So not every home seller is winning right now. In this video, I'm going to break down who those home sellers that are winning in the current market and why and how. So stay tuned to the end. I'm going to bust this down in about 5 different groups of home sellers. Which one are you? So the home sellers that are winning in the current market, the first group of people are those who own a second home. So if you own a second home and you wanted to really just cash out on that second home and take that money that you built up in that equity, use it for whatever. If you wanted to pay down the current mortgage on your primary residence, or you wanted to take that money and invest it in something else. If you own a second home, you're winning right now because you have options. And those options are sell for straight cash, homie. To piggyback off the first point, the people who do own second homes, if you're looking to sell your primary home, your primary residence, and take that large lump sum of money that you just won, it's like the daggum lottery, the way that some of these house prices are really working out in the favor of the home sellers. But if you wanted to take that windfall there and move into your second home and just take the cash that you have from your primary residence and roll that into whatever your mortgage payment looks like on that second home, those people are winning right now. The example is people that have a primary residence, let's say in Montgomery County, and they have a second home in Ocean City. So let's say if that time comes, that day and age comes where they decide that it's time for us to move into that Ocean City house. People can then sell their primary residence here in Montgomery County to move out there, taking that lump sum of money from selling their, let's just call it a single family detached home here, taking that money and either paying off your condo or whatever you own in Ocean City, or keep everything business as usual, and then you're sitting on a pile of cash that you can do whatever you want with. The next group of home sellers that are winning right now are all those people that just say, you know what, I've hit that point. I'm done with Maryland. I'm done with being here. I want to move somewhere down south. So I'm going to take my property that I have here and I'm going to sell that bad boy, take that money, and I'm going to buy something cheaper down south, whether that's Florida, Georgia, South Carolina, wherever, but buying something that's going to be within your price range. A lot of times people are just buying straight cash and then saying, I have a place here, I have no mortgage, and I'm going to take the rest of those proceeds that weren't used in the purchase of this property, and I'm just going to live life. Retirement. Kind of sweet. The next group of home sellers that are winning in today's market are those people that are looking to downsize, utilizing the current property that people own and taking all that equity that they built up over the years and rolling that into something that's smaller, that costs less money, and that, hopefully if you've done it in such a fashion that you might be able to get into that place with no mortgage. So basically paying straight cash, buying something outright that's smaller than, let's say, your single family detached home that was the family home and all the family has gotten grown and moved out, and you have 2 parents or grandparents now that are sitting in the big old family house all by themselves, and they've realized that it has gotten out of hand in terms of trying to maintain all that property. The other group of home sellers that are winning right now are those that are looking to downsize. So you no longer need that single family detached home for all the kids and all that other stuff. The kids are all grown, the kids done moved out. It's very hard to maintain and upkeep the, 3,600 or 4,000 square foot home when it's just 2 people living there now. So if you are looking to sell and downsize into the townhouse or condo, or even if it is a single family detached home, the smaller home that's less to maintain, those people are winning right now. That last group of home sellers that's winning right now are all those people that have bought their house a long time ago, so they either own it outright or they have very little left to pay off on the mortgage, and they've gained all this appreciation, especially over the last 3 years. The value of home prices has skyrocketed, and if you are in a position where you have very high equity or 100% equity, meaning you own it outright, you are a great candidate to sell your home, and you are a winner in this situation because whatever you sell your house for is essentially what is going to go into your bank account. So if you bought this house 30 years ago, you paid it off. I've seen the scenario where people bought a house for $200,000 15 years ago, and now that house is worth $400,000. And if they have gotten to the point where they have very high equity stake in that property, or they've paid it off, when they turn around and sell that property, they're gonna get a huge lump sum of money, and then that allows them to do whatever they'd like. Stay here, find another place here, move elsewhere, whatever, but it puts you in a great position because you have a large lump sum of cash that you can do a lot of things with. So those are the individuals that are winning right now when it comes to selling their homes. So make sure you stay tuned and watch more videos on my YouTube channel that let you know what it's like to live in this Montgomery County area. Questions, comments, concerns, drop them down below. Y'all have a great day.